Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome to my FIFA 17 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we jump into this amazing new series, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And before we dive into this brand new manager career mode, guys, I just want to quickly bring up a topic that I've seen in the comment section of a few people, which is, Brad, what is your upload schedule at the moment and what's it going to be? Are you going to be a daily uploader again? Are you going to go back to how you used to be? Are you going to upload once a week, once a month? These questions, guys, that I see in the comment section, I will always try and answer in videos. So if you ever want to ask a question, ask it and I'll either answer it direct to you, or if I think it's a pretty big question like this one, I'll answer it in a video. But anyway, to answer the question, yes, I am going to be going back to daily uploads. The reason I haven't at the moment, guys, is because I just come back the other day and uploaded a bit of a difficult video. Then I wanted to get the journey started, but I had a few problems with the journey. I did upload it like the night before I actually uploaded it properly, and then I got hit with a copyright strike, so I was a bit bummed over that. I had to take the video down, I had to re-edit it and then upload it. Yesterday I didn't upload at all, but I did manage to record episode 2 and 3 of the journey, one that's going to be going up this Sunday, and probably on Tuesday the third episode will go up. I'm starting a Liverpool career mode today. I'm putting a lot of planning and talking to a lot of people about the brand new series. It's going to be starting in a couple of weeks, which of course is the Peace Out Nation FC, which for anyone that doesn't know what that is the pro club series that I done last year. I'm bringing it back to FIFA 17. So many people wanting to get involved, and if you guys do have an Xbox One and you've got FIFA 17, you want to get involved in it, let me know in the comment section. I am more than happy for anyone to join in. The more the merrier. As long as you pass, you have fun, and we all enjoy ourselves. That's the main thing. I don't want people that are going to try and score screamers every time they get on the ball. They try and take on the player or shoot from 40 yards out. It's all about a series, having fun and having a laugh. So if you guys want to get involved, let me know in the comment section. And guys, that's pretty much it. Again, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. It's been a really nice warm welcome back. I'm really happy to be back, and let's get into this Liverpool career mode. Now, first things first, guys, I am going to have a lot of straw polls in the comment section and in the description, and the reason for that is because the one thing I love about career mode, and I've done this on FIFA 16, as you all know, I've done 2 seasons. First season we managed to get Champions League football, but we didn't win it. And second season, we managed to win the Barclays Premier League, which of course in this FIFA, it's not the Barclays Premier League because Barclays has been dropped as a sponsor. It's just the Premier League. So if I call it the Barclays Premier League or the BPL, I do apologise. It's just you've got to get used to calling it the Premier League or the PL. But second season, we managed to win the league, and we were just going into season 3. But unfortunately, then obviously after speaking about in the video the other day, I ended up bringing it to an end, and I didn't upload for 6 months. But now I'm back. Brand new career mode. We're back at Liverpool, back at Anfield, and I'm super pumped for it. Now, it's stuff like this, guys, which makes it a little bit difficult. I would normally ask you guys, should I take a 60% increase on the transfer budget and do it take the global transfer network? Now, if it's stuff that's already in the episode that I can't really ask you guys, I normally put out on Twitter, I put a vote. And luckily enough, people do want me to take the 60% increase, and people do want me to take the global transfer network. Now, I'm not sure whether we're going to need that extra 60% or not. Personally, I would not like to take it because I think we're already going to have too much money, but we'll just see what we spend it on. Right, guys, now I quickly want to put out there, before I take over at Liverpool, I'm not 100% sure whether we're going to have gameplay in today's episode or even a simulated game, and that is for the simple reason that this is a brand new game. There's brand new features and all stuff like that. As you can see straight away, the board expectations, we've got domestic, which is critical, we've got continental, which is high, brand exposure critical, financial low, youth development low. As you can see over on the right side, we've got a transfer budget of 61 million. These are all new features that have come into the brand new FIFA 17, which I'm going to have to get used to. If you guys haven't played the game or even watched any other career modes, you guys are going to have to get used to. But this is why I love career mode, because I can get you guys involved so much. Now, one of the biggest things, and I'm going to put it out there, as much as I love Jurgen Klopp, the one thing, and every Liverpool fan that's sitting there now will know exactly what I'm about to talk about. One thing he had to fix at Liverpool for me was bringing in a left back, a Moreno replacement. He is not a good player in my eyes. He makes many mistakes. He gets up the field. He doesn't get back. It's a little bit disappointing. Oh, look at that. You have tracksuit, suit and tie. Oh, sorry, shirt and tie. Now, I would normally go for a suit. You used to be able to pick like navy blue or grey, but I don't like that suit at all, so I'm going to go in a shirt and tie. But anyway, guys, so today's episode is going to be basically around the structure of the team. Now, what I mean by that is obviously you've got Klopp, who didn't bring in a left back. For me, I've got to bring in a left back. So the first thing I'm going to say, first straw poll down below in the description and comment section is, guys, should I keep hold of Moreno for a backup? Now, of course, currently at the moment, we have James Milner, who's normally a central mid. He is playing in that left back position. Just quickly also, guys, I am going to be playing on World Class. We're going to be making sure we download the latest. We'll go ahead and advance. For me, it's all about building the structure. We need to get that solid Liverpool team that we used to have. And Moreno is the weak link for me at the moment. And the other weak link for me, guys, and maybe it's not a weak link, maybe it's just how I feel. Ever since Steven Gerrard left the team, I still feel that we lack that big name in that central midfield. Yes, we've got Jordan Henderson last season. Played okay, was out with injury, a little bit disappointing. He's come in this season, and he is proven why he should be wearing the armband. But for me, we're still lacking that Rolls Royce of the midfield, that really bone-structured midfield, the heart of the midfield. That's what I feel we miss. Like Chelsea, they used to have Lampard. Now, okay, they've got Matic and stuff like that, but it isn't Lampard. We've got Chan, we've got Henderson, but it isn't Gerrard. You've got the likes of, see, with City, although he's not playing at the moment, Toure. He seems the man for me. I know, as you can see there, they've bought the likes of Gundogan and stuff like that. But Toure was like the heart of the defence and the midfield. So for me, you've got to have a pretty strong all-rounder midfielder. And for me, Liverpool have not got that yet. Even though we've got the likes of Chan and Henderson, they just don't fit that role. So that is exactly why I am going to look at bringing in a new centre mid. Now, do I go for a big name? Do I look at the likes of Krychowiak, I think his name is? Do I look at Tony Kroos? This is all things, guys, that I'm going to need you to get involved in. So there's going to be lots of straw polls, and it'd be absolutely amazing if you could go and vote on them for me. Now, stuff like this, and exactly like I said before about the transfer budget, I can't ask you because this is live. But for me, financial money is not going to be too much of a difficult one. So I could go in here, go against like Real Madrid, PSG, could go against Barcelona and Dortmund and Juve and Napoli. But I just think, you know what, start of the season, we've got to get used to the new game. Obviously, it's been made by Frostbite now. It's a whole new engine. We've got to get used to the players. So I'm just going to go in the lowest one, nice and easy. It's still a nice 8.5 million. Some easy teams in there, a few little difficult ones. But you know what? It's a good start for the squad. This is what I'm looking forward to, getting to look at the squad for the very first time. So straight away, jumping over to the squad, and let's have a little look how this is lined out. So at the moment, it's pretty much settled exactly how Klopp's playing it. We've got Coutinho on the left wing, which this, guys, this is what really bugs me. Okay, I'll show you this now. Coutinho can play cam, left wing, centre mid. Brilliant. He's been playing left wing. He should have that position. Roberto Firmino, same again. Centre forward, striker, central attacker mid. Playing a striker recently, so he's got striker in his positions. This is the one that gets me. Mane. He's been playing right wing for weeks now, but his only positions are right mid, central attacker mid, striker, and left mid. Why he is not a right wing, I will never understand. Then in the midfield, we've got Lallana playing centre mid, which he can as well as cam and centre forward. We've got Henderson, who can play centre mid, CDM and right mid. He's playing CDM currently. And then we've got Wijnaldum, who can play cam, CM and left mid. He is also playing centre mid alongside Lallana. We've got Milner at left back, who can play centre mid, right mid. Of course, he is a midfielder, but Klopp's currently playing him at left back, and he's doing a pretty decent job. We've got Lovren, a player that come to Liverpool where not many people liked him. I'll put my hands up and say, look, I didn't like him last season. He was very dodgy, very awkward on the ball. But since he's been under Klopp, he is playing very, very well. So super pumped to see how he gets on in this new FIFA. Then we've got the new man from Schalke, Matip. Again, absolutely incredible player, playing really well in the Premier League currently. Nathaniel Klein at right back. Obviously, this goalkeeper, again, there's going to be a straw poll down below, guys. Do we need Mignolet? Do we keep him as a backup keeper? Do we sell him on and looking at bringing in a youngster? Because we do have Karius, who's absolutely incredible. Then on the bench, we've got Sturridge, Origi, Lucas Leiva, Chan, Karius, Moreno, Klavan. Then in the reserves, we've got Ings, Manninger, Grujic, Sacco, who hasn't been getting his game at all since falling out with Klopp, Randall, Ojo, Stewart, who I'm looking forward to playing with. I really want to get him in the team. He's a really good youngster. As well as Gomez, really good left back. Brannigan, Ilori, Williams, Alexander-Arnold, Chiravella, I think you pronounce his name, Maguire, and Masterson. Now, there is the squad, guys. I still think there's a few places that we can improve. Now, don't get me wrong, going forwards, the likes of Sturridge, Coutinho, Firmino, Mane, Origi, Wijnaldum, Lallana, In the Premier League currently, I think we have got the fastest and best counter-attacking players going forward against any other team. Even the likes of City, okay, they've got Aguero, Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, but I think going forwards, we are absolutely unbelievable. A lot of pace in there, getting in and out behind the defenders, and we are scoring goals. I am going to stick with this formation because I like what Klopp's done with this formation. It's just a shame that Mane can't play right wing, which is a little bit disappointing. But anyway, guys, what we're going to do now is go over to the office, read these emails, see what has to be said, and have a look at the new features in FIFA 17. So going down to the bottom, we have Sam Collins, who's our scout, just introducing himself. Guys, if you want to pause the video and read through this, you can. But pretty much, it's like every FIFA, I've read through it many times. So I'll slowly scroll down here, pause at any time, as I said, on any of these emails, and you can read through if needs be. Right, we've also had our first scout report. Now, this is a thing that I do on FIFA, guys, and this is what I do every FIFA because I don't like it. I don't really like having scouts unless they're scouting players that I want. So although we've got a scout now and we've set up some sort of automatic scout details to find as a right wing and a striker, I just remove every player from the report. I don't even look, just remove them all. Because if I'm going to pick a player, I want you guys to help me. I don't want a scout to go out and pick it. That's not what I like. We've also had our vision and expectations from the board. Again, go ahead and pause at any time, guys. I'm not going to read through that. I'll do all this off camera if needs be. Important transfer market information. The transfer market is now, remember, the player's value will vary based on their form, time remaining on their contract, how important they are to the club, and the variety of other factors. This will ultimately determine how much each player is likely to be sold for. They haven't really said what type of player we need to buy. I thought they would have said we need a left back, but they obviously haven't. This is a brand new feature coming into FIFA, guys, which of course is shirt sales. Now, straight away I've seen there, they've set a goal for 85 million in shirt sales, which is a massive, massive amount. Whether we're going to get that, I'm not too sure. If we sign a big signing, like I've been talking about, we're getting a left back, whether it's going to be a popular left back or not. But for me, we need an engine. We need the heart of the midfield. An actual player that we're actually interested in. And what I'm going to do is in a minute, guys, I'm going to go through the whole shortlist, build a shortlist, and it's going to be players that Liverpool were actually linked with. And one of them is a centre mid, and his name is Mahmoud Dahoud. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Absolutely incredible youngster, and he's a player that we definitely will be looking at. But anyway, a goal of 85 million for shirt sales, and also Champions Trophy. So by the looks of it, they want us to get top 4 this year, which I think is doable. Although it's a brand new game, it's always going to be a little bit difficult and a bit dodgy when we first start off. First things first, I'm going to set up some training. So first player to go into training. Now this, guys, you can let me know in the comment section what player you'd like to see in the training. But for me, it's got to be straight away Mane. Get him on, beat your man, so that'll increase his stamina, ball control, dribbling and agility. Exactly what you need for a right winger. I'm going to do a second one on Mane. Is there anything else that we can improve? Vision and short pass. Don't really think we need to improve on that. Vision and short pass. What about shooting? Finishing and shot power. Yeah, I'm going to stick him in for sharp shooting. Next up, I'm probably going to look for a midfielder, I would have thought. And the best thing you can do is, as you can see in the top right, it's got like a little chart, a green and then a white arrow. That means that they are likely to grow the most. And you know what? Is there any centre-backs we can do? Or full-backs? I'm going to put Chan in there. I'm going to put Chan on 2 of them. So we're going to go ahead and stick him on that one. We'll do Chan again, and then, if possible, we're going to do Karius because I want to see him grow to his full potential. Simulate all them. I'm never actually going to do the drill. I'm just going to simulate them, guys. Do we get any A's, B's, maybe? A, B, C, C, B. Not bad for our first training session. Happy days. We can go ahead and advance out of that. But anyway, guys, I've gone on a little bit much, and I have just noticed we have got a game in just 2 days' time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sort out the shortlist. I'm going to advance all the way to the match day, and we're actually going to simulate the first game in today's episode. Once I've shown you guys the shortlist, it's down to you to let me know in the comment section and on the straw polls what we should do. Now, a quick little brief update, guys, because I know I'm going on a lot here, and you're probably all sitting there a little bit bored. But basically, number 1 on the straw poll is, do we keep Moreno as a backup or do we look to offload him? Straw poll 2 is going to be, do you think that Liverpool still miss that heart of the midfield? Do we still miss that engine, that Rolls Royce in midfield? And what I mean by that is a player that's up and down the pitch and has that physical and technical ability to just get anywhere over the pitch. Like Gerrard, he'd pick the ball up on the halfway line and he'd loft the ball right up to Suarez or right up to Sturridge or Coutinho. He wouldn't even have to think about it twice. He'd just loop it right up the pitch. Or he'd be on the edge of the box and he'd just smack it and end up in the top of the corner. It'd be in top bins nearly all the time. Same like Frank Lampard at Chelsea. He was always looking for passes that you just thought, surely he's not going to pick them out. And for me, Gregory Krychowiak, I think his name is. I think that's how I'm saying it correctly. Toni Kroos is another one. The likes of Blaise Matuidi, you've got Verratti, you've got Rakitic, you've got all players like that are just superb players to fit that role. Now, Toni Kroos actually took a phone call from Steven Gerrard, and I will put it on the screen right now. Steven Gerrard called him, and he spoke in an interview, Gerrard, as well as Kroos, to admit this. He asked Toni Kroos to come to Liverpool to take over his place. So I think for me, should we keep it like FIFA 16 and go for realistic buys? So the likes of, we were linked with Mario Götze, but he's obviously gone back to Dortmund, so he's gone. There was that Mohamed Dahoud. For left back, we were really interested in Jonas Hector. We looked at the likes of Lucas Moura, João Mario, who I do believe has gone to Inter Milan, so we probably won't be able to buy him. At the end, we looked at Christian Fuchs, Martin Odegaard, Ben Chilwell, Toni Kroos, Jetro Williams, Jose Gaya. There were so many players that we looked into, and I just think, do we go for what we want, or do we try and keep it as realistic to the Liverpool in real life? And I would like to do that because I enjoyed doing that on FIFA 16. We looked at players that Liverpool were actually interested in, and it made it a bit of a more fun series. But anyway, guys, going to sort out the shortlist, going to advance to our first game, and then we're going to simulate it and see how we get on. Right, guys, so here we are officially now on July 3rd at match day, and I am super ready to get into this. Of course, I am going to be simulating it because this video's gone on a little bit longer than I would have liked. But quickly, before we get into that match, guys, quickly want to go over a few things with you. First things first, what I've realised is I've left a lot of stuff out, and that's because there's so much stuff, guys, and I haven't done videos or career mode for such a long time, I'm just forgetting a lot of things. So firstly, I want to show you the players that I'm currently looking at loaning out, and that are currently loaned out, players that I'm looking to sell, and stuff like that. So as you can see there at the moment, they are all loaned out players. They have all gone out on loan for short or for 1 year. Now this is one that I didn't understand. Why Klopp brought him in, I don't know, but is Manninger. And because he's only just come in, unfortunately, we can't sell him because he's only just recently joined, but we can list him. So I'm going to list him. He's got a 12-month contract. I'm going to let that run out. If someone wants to buy him, great. If they don't, he can go and be a free. I've got Grujic. I just don't think he's going to get in the team, especially if we bring in another solid centre midfielder like Kroos or William Carvalho, somebody like that. And then the likes of Henderson, Milner, Chan, you've got all those players that can play in that position, so I'm probably not going to be able to play Grujic, unfortunately. I was looking forward to playing with him though. We got Gomez again, left back. At the moment, we've got Milner that can play there. We've got Moreno, and we're looking at bringing in a brand new left back, so he's probably not going to get any play time. We got Danny Ings again, Sturridge up top, we got Firmino up top. I'm going to look at bringing in one of my favourite strikers. I bring him in nearly every series, which of course is Angel Correa. Absolutely love that man, he's an absolute beast. We've got Ojo again, don't think he's going to get played too much. Chiravella, another player, don't think he's going to get played too much. And basically it's the youngsters, most of them, Brannigan, Randall. As you can see, Moreno, I have transfer listed. I haven't had an offer for him yet. If I do get an offer by next episode, you guys will let me know on the straw poll down below in the comment section and description whether we sell him. Ilori again, he was pretty decent in the pre-season, but I just don't think he's ever going to get in the team, so I've listed him. He's worth 3.8. We could get 4.5, even maybe 5 million for him. Currently get a few players scouted. As you can see, most of them are left backs or either like central defensive midfielders or centre mids. But going through, we have this man here, Jose Gimenez. He's just a player that I've never played with on FIFA, and many people have said, Brad, he's really good. Now, if somebody comes in for Sacco, I'm going to base this like it was real life, okay? If someone comes in for Sacco now, Klopp would sell him. So someone comes in for Sacco, I'm going to sell him, and I'm going to replace him with that man there. Now this is the important role now, the left back position. So we have Jonas Hector. I've probably got pictures on the screen right now, guys, showing you that Liverpool were linked with these players. If there's no picture on the screen, they probably weren't linked, and I just like them. But if there is a picture, it's because they were linked in real life. So Hector definitely was one. Jordan Amavi, I'm pretty sure he was one as well. Ben Chilwell, he definitely was, I know for a fact. Jose Gaya was for a fact. Levin Kazawa, now he's just a player that I really like, and I played with him on my old channel at, I believe it was Monaco, and then I moved to West Ham and brought him to West Ham. He was a really good player, really enjoyed playing with him. And another man that a lot of people mentioned in the last season, which was the Liverpool career mode in FIFA 16, which was this man here, Grimaldo. Never played with him, haven't heard too much about him, but he's also on the list. Then we've got the main man. Now, we've had him before, William Carvalho, absolute beast. Just check out those stats. He's like that player that I think is like our replacement Gerrard. And as I said before, I feel like Liverpool have never really replaced him, never got that Rolls Royce of the midfield. I keep saying that because that's all I think of, guys. Gerrard was the Rolls Royce. If you think about it, Paul Pogba, look at his age, he's 22, 23. He's just gone to United for like 90 million. Now, if you think about it, Imagine if Gerrard and the likes of Frank Lampard and Yaya Toure were all like 21, 22 now. They'd all be worth more than 100 million because of all this new TV licence, which is absolutely crazy. We've got this man here, João Mario. I don't think we're going to be able to go in for him for the simple reason that he's just recently arrived from Sporting CP. He's gone to Inter Milan for 36 million. So I am going to remove him, but I just wanted to show you that he would have been a good option for like Mane's backup, because Mane's right wing, Coutinho's left wing. We don't really have backup left wings or right wings. Okay, Lallana can play left wing and we can play someone right wing, but we haven't actually got players that play there. Whereas João Mario, he was really highly linked with us, and I think that was why, because he can play left and right. So it was a bit of a replacement when Coutinho or Mane get a little bit tired. Klopp brings him on, fresh legs, off he goes. We've got this man here. Now I think his name is Mahmoud Dahoud. I could be saying that wrong. If I am, guys, try and help me in the comment section. Try and spell it out for me. If I'm killing his name, I do apologise. But he was highly linked. This man here, Tony Kroos, as I said before, Gerrard actually had a phone call with him. And when he went to LA Galaxy, he'd done this interview and told everybody in an interview that he actually phoned Tony Kroos saying, will you please come and join Liverpool, because he thought he was the best replacement for him. So I'm highly rating him. We got Mario Götze again, has just gone back to Dortmund for 43.5 million. I don't believe that was true. I think it was a little bit less, but it's just mad to think that he was at Dortmund. He went to Bayern Munich on a free. So did Robert Lewandowski, which is absolutely crazy. And then they bought him back years later. But I've got to be honest, he's a decent player. And he was also highly linked with Liverpool. But he did turn down. We did make an offer and he turned it down. So I'm going to remove him. We got Martin Odegaard. This was simply because I think he's fell out with the Real Madrid manager and he's not getting much time. So Klopp was going to look in and going to get him on a loan for a year. Possibly then buy him for around 6 million. Which I think wouldn't be too bad. He did come to Melwood and Anfield before he went to Real Madrid to try it out, but he ended up picking Real Madrid. But to be fair, it's Real Madrid. Moving on, we've got Lucas Moura, absolutely brilliant player, plays on that right wing again. I think Klopp was looking at him for the simple reason, bit of a Mane backup. If Mane gets injured or he gets a bit tired, take him off, bring on Lucas. Look at the acceleration, look at the sprint speed, look at the agility, look at that balance. Absolutely incredible right winger. Then we've got the man that I love, Angel Correa. I've had him in most seasons or most series that I've had on my channel. I think he's an absolutely incredible striker. Then we've got Kingsley Coman. I've put him in because we haven't really got a Coutinho backup. And apart from João Mario and Gomez, we didn't really look at anyone. So this is kind of, for me, Kingsley Coman would make a brilliant left-wing replacement for Coutinho if he's tired or he's fatigued or anything like that. But guys, that is the list that I've done. If you guys want to let me know anyone in the comment section, that would be absolutely great and I'd really appreciate it. I want to kind of stick with players that have been linked or are likely to move to Liverpool, like Kingsley Coman, probably not so much likely, but as for everyone else there, you got Amavi, Hector. I think Hector is actually going to be bought for Liverpool in the next transfer window. Same with Dahoud, he's still linked, and we could look at getting him on a free next season, so I think that might be why Klopp didn't want to pay the 15 million. He's going to wait to get him on a free. Jumping over to the Central, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this game. First game, technically the season. It's not really the Premier League season, it's more of just a pre-season. First game, how are we going to get on? So let's go ahead and jump into this. Players are warming up. Come on, lads. See if we can get a goal. Who's going to be the first Liverpool scorer in the Premier season? 10 minutes in, a yellow card's been picked up. And there we go. 13 minutes in already. Our right winger Mane has got his name on the score sheet. Absolutely incredible. Oh no. 36 minutes, Mane's injured. Roberto Firmino manages to score in the 39th. Coutinho getting a goal in the 50th. Sturridge has come on for Mane. Sturridge can play that right wing. They've missed a penalty, whether they just missed it or Carrier saved it. Coutinho gets a second in the 80th minute. And by the looks of it, guys, there we go. Whistle blows. 90 minutes has passed. Mane getting a goal and unfortunately picking up an injury, which is not good news whatsoever, considering we don't have a right winger backup, really. Firmino getting himself on the score sheet. Coutinho bagging 2. Klein come off for Sacco, Sturridge come on for Mane, and we managed to win after 90 minutes 4-0. Pretty good start to the pre-season, and that puts us top of the table, which I am very happy with. Now, let's jump over to the inbox and let's have a little look here. So, player injured. Oh, only a bruised elbow, will be out for 2 days. Happy days, it's not too serious. And now my heart can slow down and I can finally swallow it back down. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Now, just to quickly recap, of course, when we come back next episode, I will be playing the first game of the Liverpool career mode. And this could be a difficult one because, as you can see there, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce their name. But they also won their game against Las Palmas. So, if we beat them, They drop down. If the other two teams draw or something, we could go clear by a fair few points here, which would be a great start to the season. I haven't put any transfer offers in. We're going to look at doing that next episode, because obviously I want to get your guys' opinion, see if you guys want me to buy a certain player, and I also want you to all vote on the straw poll. So to quickly recap, first straw poll, should I sell Moreno or keep hold of him? Second one is, should I sell Mignolet or keep him as a backup keeper? Third one is, should I sign a Rolls Royce, that solid physical technician in the midfield, the likes of Kroos and stuff like that? If you think I should sign one, I'm probably going to have a straw poll. Which players would you like me to buy? I'm going to list all the players on the shortlist. You guys can click what you want me to buy and press vote, and then, the higher they up, or the more votes they get, God, my English is terrible. The more votes they get, the more likely I'm going to be looking to buy them. And I also want you guys to let me know, which will be another straw poll, should I keep this Liverpool career mode as realistic as possible? So I could look at going to get Suarez, bringing Suarez back to the club, but a little bit unrealistic. Maybe signing Toni Kroos is a little bit unrealistic, but he was linked with the club. But going to buy, a new goalkeeper or a new striker is probably something that we don't really need. Backup striker like Correa, yes. But a top-notch striker like Aguero or something is something that's very unrealistic. So another straw poll, probably the fourth one. There's going to be a lot, guys. Do I keep it very realistic, or do I just have fun with it and sign who you guys want and who I want? But anyway, guys, sorry for this episode being so long. We had to get the structure of the team. We had to get to know the new features, get to know the new engine. I'm happy that we won our first game 4-0. As you can see there, Coutinho is top goal scorer already with 2. He's joint with Rochelle, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Mane's on there, Firmino's on there. Really good start to the pre-season. Hopefully we can go on to win and bag that 8.5 million. But anyway, guys, going to leave the episode there. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.